Okay. Well, I got Dan Spiffy Neuman here. Help.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, as a guest fan collector. I'm usually his guest, as you know.
Well, I wouldn't call us guests anymore. We've been doing this
regulars.
too long, right?
Regulars, yeah.
But it's been a long time since I've been here.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right.
And I'm excited to be back. We've been having a great chair. We've been having a great time so far.
Yes.
And we're gonna try to do this more regularly, both here and at my house.
Yeah, So what I picked up today was this. I don't know, is this a Dayton Marley or an Emerson?
It's an Emerson.
It is an Emerson. Okay. Well, that's good to know because...
Well, you can look, one of the things you can see, first of all, the canopies tell the story.
Oh, really?
Second of all, because the regular Daytons have the flower pot canopies.
Yeah.
And then the outdoor versions have canopies that are like straight all the way up.
Yeah.
These are straight with a lip.
Okay,
And
what about the Marleys?
The Marleys, like I said, they've got a flower pot canopy, or they've got one that's just straight all the way up.
Okay.
And then you can also look and see the little thing in the center.
Yep.
It's just a circle.
Yeah.
On a Dayton, but on the Emerson, it's got little lines in it.
Oh yeah, it's got those lines and those divots around.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, the Emersons are better fans.
Oh yeah, I figured you were gonna say.
This is a better find than if it was a Marley.
But funny thing is, I was gonna show it in the video here. It is labeled Fasco Industries. Fasco Industries.
I had no idea that they relabeled Emersons.
Yeah. Well, and this one is, of course, another reason I thought it was a good fan right off the bat was it's rated at 1 amp, so that's kind of high for a lot of industrials.
True.
But this thing, even though I shot it already, I'm going to do it again. And and shoot 0 to high and see what this does.
Not plugged in? Oh, solid state was on.
There we go.
What is that? 0.92?
Yeah, 0.94.
Okay.
Just a tiny air inrush, but apparently it only draws like 0.9 amps, even though it says...
Right. Good air mover.
Oh, yeah.
Steel and steel.
Yes, it is definitely a good air mover. Let's see what the current draw is. 0.9 is what it's saying it's drawing. And I'm going to go up to it and do 100 watts, like 101 watts. And a power factor of 1. So 0.9, and what I'm going to also do, the airflow on this thing.
Man, I haven't been able to do an airflow test in so long.
This is the best place for it, is right here.
How's it treating you?
Oh, I would call it gold line.
I would think it would be.
I call it gold line. I mean, there's just no question about that. So, I'm gonna take this.
Did you see that Patrick made a test rig kind of like ours? But
Yes.
Stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Wasn't that cool?
Yes, I think it made it to be more like switches instead of a decade box.
I can't remember what all the toys were, but he had a bunch of different toys.
I think that was the idea, was like a 1 microfarad, 2, 5, 10, something like that. Okay, so now I got it on the stand. I should clean my lens off, make sure that's... Okay, now that it's on the stand, I'm going to do spin down. This is going to have a long spin down.
Yeah, well, while it's spinning down, I said I was going to ask you what you thought of the fan changes in my house. I know you haven't seen them in person yet. Maybe you'll see them soon, but you've probably seen the videos and such. So here's the ones I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what you think should be permanent and what I should change, and if you have any ideas.
Okay.
So, in the kitchen is the mini brown gold line. I think you've seen that in person.
Yes, and did you change that to a 4-speed?
It's a 4-speed wall control. I made my own wall control so I could have the values I wanted.
You're right, so that it would work.
Right.
Because, a lot of times the 36-inch 4 speeds aren't really good on them.
Yeah, so I took a 4-speed that was kind of beat up, and I just removed the capacitors that were in it, and I put my own capacitors.
Okay.
And I can't remember what it is. I know I talked about in the video what the values are. But so that's either temporary or permanent. Then in the upstairs bathroom where there was the Caribbean Breeze, I put the 40-inch Dayton Lasco with the curved blades.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then in Abby's room, I put that Tatung Hugger with the Fasco style flywheel.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the laundry room, I added 2 more fans. I added 2 24-inch fans.
Oh, those little guys.
Yep. And the ones that I have up there right now are the Orient one, which has the brass blade badges. And then I have the Speedster, which has got like a full-size motor with short blades. So that's the new additions, and you know, like I said, you can feel free to give me your feedback now, but especially after you've seen it, I welcome your feedback.
Okay.
On what to keep and what to change.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Your phone almost died?
Well, it gave like a low power mode.
Gotcha. I'm surprised mine is still going.
Yeah.
What's that condenser mic that I'm using as a phone stand?
Oh, that is.
You don't remember?
Oh, an MXL 990.
What do you use it for?
That's my roommate's.
Oh, okay.
But it's fine.
I was just curious because I've got some small diaphragm condensers, but I need to get a large diaphragm condenser for recording acoustic guitar. I was just curious if you had any input.
Oh.
What do you use as your kick drum mic?
I don't have kick drum mics. I trigger them.
Oh, that's right.
I have electronic triggers for the kicks.
Okay. I thought you had the triggers and mic.
No, I just trigger them because I give the sound guy the one output to plug into the system.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the kick sound dialed in already.
Okay.
Because there's 2 kicks and they never have 2 kick mics.
Yeah.
So so I just go with the one output and.
Okay.
All right, finally a spin down. It's finally spun down. That was a long one.
It was, yeah. I'm not surprised with the steel.
So, what I'm gonna do is do the decade box here. Let's see, 1, 2.
Is it starting?
It looks that way. Actually, it is.
Is it gonna keep going? I believe in you. You can do it.
Yes, it is gonna go on 2. Wow. Wow, that's.
Wasn't expecting that. That has got to be the slowest.
Yeah. Here's 3. 4.
Still really slow. It's funny.
Yeah, now I'm going to do 5. And actually, 5 kind of took a jump there. Let's see, 0.22. I'm going to let it get up to speed on 5 because...
I think you should let it get up to speed on 5.
Because 5 is a standard low-speed value.
You know why you should do that? Because 5 is a standard low-speed value.
Yeah, it's very common with the remotes and also with most wall controls.
You know, one thing I was just thinking is that it was a common low speed with remotes and wall controls. Bet you weren't thinking about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think of that?
I think that's a good low.
Yeah.
That's a good grocery store low.
Yeah. Especially when they're using it to bring heat down.
Exactly.
That's what I'm usually thinking. 6. Well, 6 is okay too. I mean,
yeah.
And that's what the Pro line is. I could have put a 5.813. I would have been fine, but
yeah, that's a good grocery store low too.
Yeah. Yep. This one's just slightly more functional.
Any grocery stores around here still have fans?
Oh yeah, well, Pick and Save.
They got the silver lines and the gold lines.
Yeah.
Anyone's have vintage fans. How about that?
Ooh, grocery stores. Ooh.
Did you ever find that Sentry that had the UFO tats?
There was the one by Lisbon.
That might be it.
Because I went to it to get money when we went to Speed Queen, and I caught those there. And I just thought that was a great sighting because...
Yeah. We got to go to Speed Queen again one of these days.
Yeah. 7. Here's 7 now. 7, I don't really... I have one control in my drawer that's like 7, 9, 16. I pulled it out of the scrap bin. But that's an odd combination.
That is an odd combination.
Okay, now here is 8. I'm going to let this one... Because 8 is a common medium low and a 4-speed.
Yeah.
However, I have one of my 3 speeds that I had in there before with that Union Industrial worked perfectly. It was a 5 and 8.
Okay.
You know, those are the controls for my condo, the original controls.
Right, I remember those.
The rotary type, and 5 and 8 is what they are. So this is perfect. This is another grocery store speed I actually see a lot of.
Yeah. I just remember as a kid, all the stores had fans on like low.
Yeah.
You know, and now the ones that have modern fans, it seems like they got them on high or medium.
Yeah. Well, I know the Pick and Save right around the corner here. It's got those Litex utilities that are on low.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Boo. Boo
Right.
Litex utilities.
Yeah. And then 9.
I'm trying to think, are there any grocery stores in Madison that still have vintage fans? I can't think of any.
And apparently, I was told that Value Village thrift store was actually a grocery store in A&P before.
Oh.
Brent put that in a comment.
Nice.
So I never knew that, but then he said it, and it looked like a grocery store.
It did.
Here's 10. Here it comes 11. And yeah, I could see it being an A&P and those
Yeah, me too.
fans.
The Value Villages in Minneapolis have New Hampton Bay Industrials, which aren't nearly as cool.
Yeah. And now here is 12. Which is actually, I have some 3-speed Fanimations that are 5 and 12. They're equivalent to learning remotes, but they're the 3-speed slider switches.
Gotcha.
And they have the same values. So if you had 5 and then this for medium.
Not bad. I'm fine with that. I think that's a good combination of speed.
Yeah. Here is 13.
Have you been to my house since I switched it so all the fans are controlled by Alexa?
I might have.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a little buggy, though. She doesn't always respond, but it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still 5 and 12 for most of them.
Yeah. Still, oh yeah, the learning remotes.
Yeah.
And then here's 13, which is medium high, or let me see, with 14.
Still a ways from high.
We are, but this is what you would get on a 4-speed if you use a standard.
And these are solidly good fans.
Yeah. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And here is 20. You're still a ways under.
Yeah.
But this is like a backed off high, but unfortunately, if you use an 8, 12, 20, 8's going to be too fast for low, from what I see. So I would use either 5, 8, 13 or 6, 8, 14 like this one is on.
I think you're right.
I would use that. And I've done a previous test of this, but I'm just going to do it anyways. 23, 25, 30.
Still under.
Yeah. 33. Yep, you're still under. 35. And max out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're maxed out right here, and we're still just under, so... Yeah, no resonant frequency on this.
You checked the power factor?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, during the 0 to high.
Right.
And that's a power factor of 1.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
And then you know with capacitors, it's always going to be a lower power factor. So, like when you do like a 5, it's 5 microfarad, it's not going to be 1 anymore. It's going to be lower.
Yeah, well, it's close to 1.
Gotcha.
Like 99%, 98%.
Even at 5 microfarads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sure, it's still that kind of power factor that's close to 1.
Okay.
You know, maybe a nose hair. Okay, we're going to see what this does, show you what it does on the solid state variable.
Okay, let's see if it's noisy or not. That's really the main question.
Yep. Sometimes it's hard to...
Buzz. No. Buzz. No. Buzz. No. It's a little noisy. It's not terrible. It's maybe living room quiet.
Think again.
Yeah, a little loud for the living room. It's grocery store quiet.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Now, normally, like, if fans are here, I cannot always tell
Oh, yeah, of course.
whether a fan is actually noisy or quiet, so...
Well, I don't know if you know this about bands.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're loud.
Oh, I know.
They have these things called drums. I know you don't know what they are, don't care about them.
Oh, it's
in any
not
way.
just drums, but guitar players love to crank.
That's true. I have a good friend of mine who's one of the best drummers in the world who told me once, he said asking a guitar player to turn down is like asking him to get a penis reduction.
Yeah. And the thing is, well, even sound guys are trying to tell guitar players turn down because...
And we don't want to hear it, do we?
Yeah. Well, problem is you're overpowering the PA system. And when you do that...
It's pretty impressive if you have a guitar amp that can overpower a whole PA system.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, guitar amp power is like 100-some watts is already way too loud versus a PA system with thousands of watts.
I know. Well, first of all, 2 watts are more efficient. Second of all, it's focusing on one instrument instead of trying to reproduce a lot of things. Okay. We do all the things?
Oh, I'm bringing it to high.
Okay. Just under.
Yep. Now we did all the things, because I did 0 to high, then decade, and then...
Do me a favor, just for my curiosity, I want to see what the power factor is for 5, 12, and high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't have to stop with your hands, because it doesn't matter.
True.
You know.
All right, I put it back on capacitor.
5. So when you hit the power factor, what is it?
16.
Okay, so that's the power factor is 16 or 16 watts?
No, that's power factor.
Okay, so the power factor is a lot lower on 5. And then on 12.
Mm-hmm.
Is yours like mine where 11 is useless or no?
No, actually, mine's, I did 11 because I actually have, what do I got? 7 plus 3 in here.
Gotcha.
To parallel together.
What's the power factor on 12?
And 12, it is 43.
And what's the power factor on high is 1? Let's just see for the video's sake. Yep.
Yeah.
0.97.
That's 0.98. That's like I usually say when I say power factor 1, it's usually
you
like
can round up.
99%, 98%.
Well, I gotta hit the highway.
That's fine. Yep.
But I'm really glad I got to see my good friend Metal Pete.
Yes,
we
you did.
haven't seen each other nearly enough recently. So my garage is yet a mess, but I'm gonna clean it out soon. He's welcome to come help me.
Yeah, I gotta.
But even if he doesn't help me, then once it's clean, we'll be able to do fan videos there again.
Yep.
And I'm gonna come back here or meet him at his storage. Probably not next Friday because he's got to do a gig next Friday, but maybe the Friday after that, which is like the 26th, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe that Friday, we'll get together again because I'm working in this area on Fridays now.
Yeah.
And so my goal is if it doesn't get too late, I can stop by on my way home.
Okay.
And thanks for sticking with us. It's been some nice long videos.
Yes.
And so we'll do some more fan videos soon.
Yep. All right. And of course, subscribe to Metal Pete the Metal Fan. And thanks, Dan, for coming because I want to show a guest appearance.
Stop calling me a guest. We're family.
Oh, well, yeah, we are. But, you're the first to appear in my videos.
That's true.
I'm regular to yours. But, okay. But anyways, yep.
Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you. And I'll be back with more fans.